Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic week. It is time once again for ye old weekly beauty chit chat. This is the opportunity for me to sit down and talk to myself in front of a camera and share the fun, frivolous, completely unnecessary beauty products that I was obsessing about over the course of this past week. So yeah, I have a fun round of products to share with you guys here. If I happen to come across something that I don't think is super great, I also like to plug it in these videos here, but it's all good stuff today. Before we get into the video, as always, check the description box right below this video if you want to know where to purchase any of these things. I try to find the best sale prices. If you want to read about other people's reviews, look up ingredients, things like that. The description box is usually a plethora of information. If there's any discount codes or anything like that, all of that stuff is always listed right below the video. So also I have my ring light turned on super low today. It is a very beautiful, very warm. It's very warm in this room right now. In fact, I'm kind of sweating. Sorry. Like, it's summer is here. It's very, I was gonna say disappointing, but this is like the summer, the first summer of my life where I'm trying to embrace the season of heat and mosquitoes and yeah, I'm not a warm weather person. If you're new here, I normally complain all summer long. Just trying not to do that this summer, but it is quite warm in this room. And so the ring light, it gets fairly warm sitting in front of this. So anyway, hopefully you can see everything okay. All that out of the way, let's get into the products. The first thing that I want to say is I've gotten lots of questions about my nails lately. So I have started getting, I guess you could call them professional manicures. I have always gotten pedicures on and off like throughout most of my adult life, just as like a monthly treat to myself during the warmer weather months. I kind of bounce around to different nail salons. I think I finally found one that I really enjoy going to, and the staffing seems to be very consistent. So yeah, for the longest time, I never got manicures because I didn't think it was worthwhile. It wasn't worthwhile for me because for many years of my life, if you were new here, I was a florist. Hands in and out of water, chemicals, cuticles constantly torn up from things like thorns. Yeah, my nails were just a mess, but they grow crazy fast because of these supplements that I take. And so yeah, I just always like kept them super short. But when I went to go visit my friend Lisa, she talked me into getting my first professional manicure. And honestly, it is kind of addicting to have someone like fix your cuticles and just have them looking nice. Like my cuticles have never looked great. And ever since doing this, it's been really fantastic because yeah, my cuticles don't look like trash. That's so foreign to me. Anyway, these are my natural nails. This is gel shellac. I don't even know, like they just hand me this card of like nail colors and they're like, pick a color. And I'm pretty sure it's shellac. I don't even remember the color of this one. I had this done less than 2 weeks ago and my nails have grown out. Is it gonna focus? Have grown out quite a bit already. Like this is all like nail back here. My pedicures, I feel like I can push a lot longer, but with my fingernails, man, the rate that these puppies are growing, yeah, it's making it a little bit more frequent than I would care to get manicures. Because it does look silly, right? Like it looks silly when you have polish that has grown out quite a bit. So I don't know. It's a thing that I'm kind of enjoying for right now. I'm not sure I'll keep it up long term. The next time I go, I will try to remember to maybe take a picture of the color so that I can share that with you guys, like the name of the brand. I know there's tons of different brands, but I think I'm gonna get black or navy blue the next time. Let me know down below what route you think I should go, but I don't know, I love a good black polish. I think they're super fun. Yeah. All right. So now that we know that I have no idea what shade of red this is or even what the brand is, I'll try to be better about that in the future. All right. This is the week of smelling all vanilla-y and tropically. I busted out. I actually got this out late last week. I've been through so many of these. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Now, if you are looking for a less expensive, fairly decent dupe, now it's not going to be spot on. Some people swear it's spot on. I don't think it is. The Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 fragrance, which is what this Boom Boom Cream scent contains, is that Cheirosa 62. Trader Joe's has a Brazilian, no, it's not the Brazilian nut, that's different. The salted caramel and pistachio fragrance line for this summer. I think that particular body butter will definitely like get the job done for you. This is quite a bit more expensive. The Trader Joe's I think is $5.99. This is $45 for an 8 ounce. It's 8 ounces, right? Don't let me lie about the ounces. 8.1 fluid ounces. But man, this original, it's so good, you guys. Listen, I do think it's worthwhile splurging on the original at least once because there's something about the scent of this that just makes me so friggin' happy. And while there are some good dupes out there, I don't think that there's anything quite like the original. Yeah. Anyway, if you have the opportunity to splurge, even on like a small size, I think it's worth trying out. At least that way, when you are going and looking for dupes, you have a good sense of, you know, whether the dupe fragrance is close enough for you or not in terms of investing in a dupe. So, but this I love, and I love it because it has paired so well with my three perfumes that I was obsessing about this week. The first is one, actually, if you would have met me back in, what was it, 92, 93? I was in middle school a really long time ago. Actually, I was in junior high school. Stella's going to a middle school. I was in a junior high. I think we were just 7th and 8th. That's what junior high means, right? 7th, 8th? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is what I wore. This was one of my very first perfumes that I fell in love with as a 12-year-old, I guess. This is Vanilla Musk from Coty. They still make it, and it still smells exactly the same. Oh, it's a warm, cozy. I think this is a great year-round vanilla. I really love this one in the fall and winter, but it's a cologne spray. Don't expect this to like last. It basically has the lasting power of most body sprays. However, when you combine it with a complementary body lotion, you're gonna get a whole lot more out of your perfume if your skin is hydrated versus when it's dry. So put on an unscented body lotion or something that complements your fragrance. You're gonna get, like I said, a lot more in terms of the lasting power, and I feel like the projection of the fragrance overall. I love this one. If you've never tried it, I mean, I buy this off of Amazon, but I've also seen it at Rite Aid and Walgreens. She is still a drugstore staple. I love this. Who else wore this? Raise your hand. Another vanilla that I was loving. I find that vanilla scents pair really well with that Sol de Janeiro fragrance, that pistachio caramel and like tropical, what is it, like a frangipani or, it's not a plumeria. It's just a beautiful like white tropical floral that's in the Sol de Janeiro scent. Anyway, it pairs really nicely with Vanilla Woods as well. This is from the 7 Virtues. Now I don't have any perfume on today, so let's do it. Oh, stop it. This smells so good. Do I spray on too much perfume? Absolutely. Yeah. When you meet me, I smell, but good. I smell really good, I promise. If you ever see me out in the wild, hopefully you think I smell good. Don't tell me if I don't. It'll make me really sad. Anyway, Vanilla Woods, I've already been through an entire bottle of this. This is my second one. I love it so much. I have a travel size in my purse. She is a staple. This is, again, another warm, cozy, I think it's great year-round vanilla. I don't know. I love it the most probably in the fall and winter because of its coziness levels, but I also definitely wear this during the summer. It is summer right now and I'm wearing it and I love it. And then lastly, also this. Normally I focus on like one perfume per week and just kind of like wear that for the most part. But sometimes I want something different every single day. This was one of those weeks where I was like, I'm really feeling like vanillas. So I just cycled through some of mine. This is the Ariana Grande Mod Vanilla. Is it? There's, oh, I think it's Mod Vanilla. It's not listed on here. Ariana. Anyway, super cheap bottle. I don't love the bottle, but I love the scent. I will say the lasting power of this one is not quite as good as some of her other fragrances. But that being said, it is a really nice, again, warm vanilla. Oh man, and this one pairs really great with the Mod Blush. I actually bought the Mod Blush and the Mod Vanilla in a little 2-pack together from Ulta. And they layer beautifully. Just try it. If you have them both, try layering them. Just layer your perfumes anyway because it's a fun thing to do and there's just, you can come up with some really great scents that way. I do that a lot, especially if I'm craving a new fragrance. My first thought is, okay, go to the perfume collection and maybe try mixing some things together, and that usually scratches the itch unless something new comes out and then I'm like, oh, I want to try that. There's a couple of fragrances that recently dropped at Sephora, namely the Skylar Boardwalk. Have any of you picked that up? Is it worth it? I know Skylar fragrances don't have the best lasting power, but man, some of their fragrances are so heavenly. The Vanilla Sky, so good. Pink Canyon, a beautiful scent. Yeah, there's a lot from Skylar that I really do enjoy, but the lasting power, it's not the best. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the Boardwalk scent. I feel like it's gonna be right up my alley, but correct me if I'm wrong there. Okay, so I'm having such good luck with this. This is the Lumi Whole Body Deodorant in the scent Toasted Coconut. You guys, this works really well. Am I still getting wetness under my arms? Yes. But is it as extreme as with some other natural deodorants? No, I actually find that this keeps me just a little bit drier. That being said, on days where I am like working out and like working out really hard, I do still wear my antiperspirant just because I don't tend to sweat an excessive amount, but I do enough with like natural deodorants to where I can develop a pretty mean rash under my arms. And I am someone who just will scratch that rash. And I've had some angry underarms. So yeah, this is the first natural deodorant that has actually worked for me. So I don't know. I think for the most part, I'll probably wear this more full time in the fall and winter months than I will in the summer, but it's actually working decently well. Anyway, that inspired me to try their body wash. So I think I got this off of Amazon. Target sells a few of the body washes, but they didn't have the Toasted Coconut scent, at least when I was looking. So this is their acidified body wash, which is pH optimized to control odor. I guess this is powered by mandelic acid, which mandelic acid is also great for the face. But yeah, anyway, you were supposed to be able to use this all over your body. And I think that's why I was intrigued, because I am gonna be doing just a little tiny bit of traveling this summer. And I hate having to bring a body wash and a feminine wash along, if you will. This you're supposed to be able to use everywhere on your body. And I can tell you that it works all over the body. You don't need separate things when it comes to this particular one. The scent is quite lovely. The Toasted Coconut really does smell like a true toasted coconut. It's a sweet scent, but not overly sweet. I love anything that smells like coconut. It works really great to obviously cleanse the body and everything else. And yeah, it's good stuff. Anyway, if you're looking for an all-in-one especially when you're traveling. This might be a good route to go. They do have travel sizes, like on their website, they have a really great like travel kit. That might be a good thing to keep on hand, and that way you just pop one of those small ones into your travel bag instead of, you know, like this big bad boy here. So anyway, I'm excited to have this on hand for the summer. I'll certainly be using this when I'm traveling because it's going to be a heck of a lot easier. All right, I have 2 hair things to share with you guys today that are pretty new to me this week. The first is my new UV and heat protective detangler from Ceremonia. I actually picked this up last fall at the Sephora sale and then stuck it in my backup stash because, as always, I have a million things going in my bathroom at any given time, but I recently finished my Amika leave-in treatment, what was it, the Hydro Rush, the one in the blue bottle, the newer one. That's great, fabulous, definitely recommend. But this is also really great. So this is the Guava Rescue Spray, and I don't think this was terribly expensive. I wanna say it was definitely under $25. Like, I don't think that I paid more than $25 for this. But this is really lightweight, but it protects my hair beautifully when I'm blow drying it. With my beloved Dyson Supersonic hair dryer. You guys, I love that thing. I know I've already talked about it. It's fabulous. The more that I use it, the longer I have it, the more I see that this is gonna be a good thing for my hair overall. I am a daily hair washer. I have an oily head, just in general. My face is oily, my scalp is oily. I don't like dirty hair. I know a lot of people have really dry scalps and they can get away with multiple days of not washing their hair. I cannot. And it always seems to be the people that have the dry scalp that are like, all you have to do is just not wash your hair and do that for months on end, and then your scalp gets used to it. No, I'm not doing that. Like, if I want to wash my hair every single day, I will. I use really hydrating products. I'm very gentle with my hair. I mean, this is my natural gray, right? Like, I love my gray hair and I try very hard to make sure that I use the proper products for it. It can be prone to dryness for sure, but it feels super healthy and soft. Like, my hair does not feel wiry or dry or crispy. Like, it feels really nice despite washing it every single day. And I just feel like that makes my scalp healthier. It feels better for me to wash my hair, or rather probably mostly washing my scalp, than not doing that every single day. Anyway, this is a wonderful heat protectant, lightweight, doesn't weigh my hair down. It's fabulous. I was trying this Living Proof Full Texturizing Foam. So I actually got this via the Octoly website, or I think it's called Skeepers now. But anyway, it's a place where you can connect with brands and apply to different brands to review their products. So I did apply to Living Proof to be able to try this particular product. I'm always interested in trying new mousse products. I will say, this is not my favorite. I think it's a good everyday volume. So this is all that I have in my hair today, with just a touch of like a volumizing spray in there. But on its own, this says it gives texture, fullness, and hold. Typically these types of delivery systems where it's like that pump format, I don't find that the foam from these is really as good as the ones where you've got like the thin nozzle that comes up and it gives you more of like that super fluffy, lightweight foam. This foam feels very heavy and it definitely goes on heavy onto the hair. I feel like it takes my hair a little bit longer to dry with this particular one. I do think that the volume is acceptable for me, but I think I have other volumizing mousse products that give me more of the oomph that I'm personally looking for. I don't think it's a bad product. If you love Living Proof, I think it's definitely worth checking out. I would not purchase the full size of this. I'm gonna stick with my Kenra thickening mousse, as well as my Paul Mitchell Extra Body Volume Mousse. I think that's what it's called. Both of those are fabulous. But yeah, this I think is good, but not a repurchase. Couple of makeup things. I wanted to mention what I was wearing on my eyes this week, as well as on my lips, because those are the things that I get the most questions about. On my lips, So I am what you would call a, I guess, color phobe when it comes to lipsticks. I tend to stick with the nudes, the pinky nudes, the mauves, colors that are very easy to wear. Brighter colors make me really uncomfortable. I don't know what it is. Like, I will do a smoky eye to like go to Trader Joe's, right? Like, I will not think twice about that. But put on a red lip, absolutely not. That makes me so uncomfortable. But the clubbing eye, that's totally fine. Like, pick up some groceries, head to the club later on, you know, like might as well just get it all done at once. But yeah, lips, ooh, color, it just makes me really uncomfortable. But sometimes I like to have a fun kind of coral lip for the summer months. So my solution is mixing my brighter lip glosses. This one here is the Viseart, I think these are lip oils. This is the shade Granita. It's really a beautiful formulation. These are bright, but not overly bright. I'm just gonna give you guys a little. So there's the color. Come on, little friend. Oh, there we go. Look at her. Oh, and she pretty. So pretty. A beautiful, like, vibrant kind of magenta shade. Fabulous, right? But still makes me uncomfortable. So what did I do? I mixed it with this. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. What are these small ones? I know they're one of like the glosses, right? It's too little. I can't rate it. Anyway, I'll link it down below. But I mixed these two together to get this. And this is kind of a fun little like colorful lip in my world. I like it. Anyway, tip to those of you who also don't really do well with color on the lips. That might be worth a try. Find a really bright, colorful gloss and then mix it with a more subdued, like nude type of gloss. Works great. All right, for my eyes. First of all, I busted out this Essence eyeshadow that I've had a really long time. This is from the I Heart Nude collection. That was out a while ago. What's this shade called? Creme Brulee. So I've been using this all over my lid to set my eye primer. Right now I'm using the Milk Eye Primer. And then I've been mixing these two together. So my big thing this summer is cream shadows. So been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. Oyster Pearl is definitely my favorite. But I thought, oh, I wonder like if I can mix this with some other cream products in my collection and like alter the color a little bit. So I busted out my Sydney Grace, what does she call these? The color is Pier 39. Are these like a liquid? No, here, let me show you the consistency. It's like a, it's not a cream. It's almost like a liquid. Like, there we go. Sorry, I don't know why this camera takes forever to, it's, okay, there we go. So you can see that there. Let's just blend her out a little bit. This shade is gorgeous, right? It's kind of got some like purpley undertones to it. Almost like a beautiful mauve. Anyway, my idea was to mix the Oyster Pearl with the Pier 39, and that's how I got what I've been wearing on my eyes up this whole week. I love it. I love this. And these Sydney Grace like liquidy shadows, man, these, you better apply this where you want it. It's kind of hard to blend out once it's dry. In fact, it's almost impossible to be able to blend it out once it's dry. I feel like combining it here, I actually put it in the lid here. I feel like combining it in the lid has created a really pretty color, right? Like, look at that, that's so pretty. Anyway, that's what I've been doing for eyeshadow this week. And that's it. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos, taking the time to comment. It means the world. I appreciate all of you so much. Please give this video a big fat thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and be sure to check the description box down below on where to get these things here. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.